What's happening? We live back. America's Realest podcast. Y'all know D-Lo G is always in the building with me. Live Hip Hop Daily with it. And we got Generation with us today. What's happening, brother?
What's up? It's your boy Generation from Savannah, Georgia. We outside in the A living it, man. What's up?
Yeah. My boy said he been in Atlanta for a year and a half.
Yeah, we're coming up on 2 years now.
Okay.
November, it'll be 2 years.
That's what's up. That's up. So Atlanta to Savannah, how has it been treating you?
It been up and it been down. It been a roller coaster for real, but I love the journey. I will say, Savannah got a lot of different ways from Atlanta, but you know,
like what?
First of all, like people be like, "Oh, you could have came," but people gotta realize when you in Savannah. I love it there, but it's more like a jail. Like it'll keep you there if you don't mentally try to break out of it.
Yeah.
So it's like you can't rub elbows with this and that. Like you really got to be out there hungry, eating and grinding. Out here, you can go damn near anywhere. You rubbing elbows with this executive. You rubbing elbows with that person. It's like you can make way more connections. Like half of these folks went to school together.
Yeah.
So it's like, boy, I never went to school with Lil Baby or never went to school with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like making them connections is way different. Like like I was saying earlier, like a little favoritism, a little bit, like everything's like it's like who you know out here in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So that's why I've been networking, going crazy with that, trying to just get up in that bracket. Cause like Savannah, I got people, the gatekeepers of Savannah, if you want to say, locked in with them. But when it come to contests and all, ain't no favoritism with it. I'm their boy and all, but if somebody outdo me, it was fair. And out here, it might be a little different if you know that if you rub that elbow the right way. You feel me? So I'm just trying to learn the methods, learn the ways, and conquer it all, doing my thing at the same time. So, yeah.
For sure. Is music what brought you to Atlanta?
Yeah, that was my main thing. I kept working jobs, holding me back from doing what I want to do. So I feel like I don't have no plan B in life. It's either music artist or nothing. I feel like if you make a plan B, you already setting yourself up for what if. Ain't no what else. This is it. You know what I'm saying? So I dropped everything, left Savannah, and just took what I had, made it here. Been, like I say, working ever since.
Yeah, for sure.
I ain't come out the house with no lighter. I need to see your lighter.
So we saw you at Peso Montana event. Shout out Peso Montana.
Shout out Peso Montana. Dope events.
Yeah, for sure. And you crushed it. You know what I'm saying?
Try something new.
At the same time, I also found out you was a DJ while you were on stage.
Yeah.
So that automatically, like, I was like, oh, that's why his stage presence is so good. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? So
I will say being a DJ, it definitely helped
with
me.
like crowd control and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll say shout out to DJ Keish, my boy, drop his name, however y'all, you know what I'm saying? My boy DJ Keish, he's the reason I do everything and anything musically. I met him back in the day, my freshman year of high school. We was in class, he was cutting up, you know what I'm saying? I was a real shy person, so meeting up with him, he got me a little more outgoing. Brought me to the studio. I made my first song with him. You know what I'm saying? So it's just been up ever since. Like, just been going. I've been my best friend. That's really my brother. We locked in for life. We both moved out here to make it. Soon when he went to college, we had a separation point. Like when he went to college, you know how that goes. Shit like that. I went to start working and shit. So he became a DJ at that point. And then we got back together. He taking over the clubs. I'm just there watching him. Just you know what I'm saying? Just watching. I get to Atlanta. Like I said, I came out here for just music. So if it ain't music, ain't nothing. I ain't even want to get no job when I was out here. I got a job putting the stages together for artists at like State Farm Arena.
Oh, that's what's up.
So shout out Crew One. That was a dope little job.
Yeah, for
but
sure.
it pertained to music. So
Yeah,
I was using that to network, bump up with folks. And then lost that. Well, I didn't lose that. I stopped doing that to go to King of Diamonds. Cause I was doing King of Diamonds and that, but the schedule got a little tiring.
Shout out KOD.
Shout out KOD, man. They definitely been putting me in good position lately. And the way I got that is Keish was calling the DJ there. They ain't need no DJs, but dude was like, oh, floor hosts, you know what I'm saying? We need floor hosts or whatever. I ain't know what that was. I see King of Diamonds. All I ever heard of that was Meek Mills and everybody talking about it. So I'm like, oh yeah, King of Diamonds. Let me in there. Like, what's a floor host? I don't care what it is. Let me do it. So it ended up being like picking up the money for the dancers. So I started doing that. I was doing that for about a year. And shout out my boy DJ Neckbone, man. I gotta give all my love to the real folks that really put me in positions. He was slow night, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't doing too much. And I was just looking at the DJ boy like, man, you mind if I just, you know, play around with it? Ain't nothing going on. You know, the manager come out, hold on, you know what I'm saying? Me like, and it just started going up like that. I kind of wiggled my way in a position to jump up from picking up the money to DJing in the club. So that was a big shout out the whole club, shout out KOD for the opportunity and everything they've been giving me since. So I've been using that to network with everybody and any artists that come in. And it's like my home base right now.
Your job was picking up the money for the distributor.
Yeah, I was picking up the money for the dancers.
Where do you apply for that?
Hey, come on through. Come on through, bro. I can try to get you. It's sweet, bro. It was different. It was different. That was the first time I ever been in a strip club.
Shit, like, but it sound like you know, still rubbing elbows with the right people and shit like that. And Atlanta's still working for you. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta rub the right elbows and keep on doing what you're doing, because you still being noticed, obviously. You didn't win the contest, but you still won. So you know what I'm saying? You still got a contact. You with who you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I got a couple other opportunities. So that's why I say, like, I don't always look at it as a loss, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Even your L's come with W's.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like,
matters how you take them.
So yeah,
it's the cup halfway full or half empty type. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you ain't got no other way out. So you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts. I mean, you was telling us that you performed 2 songs. I only saw you perform once. You said you performed early. And so you was like, when you saw more people in there, you performed again. And I happened to be in there during the second performance.
See what I'm saying?
You killed it. You had the props, and you know what I'm saying? You had the crowd engaged. You know,
Thank you.
Are those like real bras from prior performances, or?
Nah, that was shout out my girl. Like she had the idea actually. She was like, we need to throw bras or something, cause I'm already be doing like jumping on stuff and getting wild. But she was like, I think that set it off.
Nah, that's fine. Cause you know, even when I said I didn't notice the performance because I walked in while you was performing, so I was trying to find them. You know what I'm saying? See where it was at. But I still noticed you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it worked. You feel me? So I feel like everything you're doing is on the right track. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, oh wait, the guy with the bras. Like, I remember you. Facts. You feel me? Because we didn't even get close.
Incorporating that in.
Yeah, for sure. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? Because even, you know what I'm saying, people gonna remember that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
I'm not ever gonna forget that.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, it's a thing right now with Drake pulling out bras and shit.
That's kind of what seeing it. I had just posted on my story. He had a thing with all the bras. She was like, we need to do that.
Yeah.
She's like, who else but Drake is doing that? I said, you right. Let's do
it. I mean, and then with you at KOD even, you feel me? It just all works together.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And the song was hard. You know what I'm saying? That I heard. Thank you. You said that right now you working on a single with Rico Nasty.
DJ Luke Nasty.
Mr.
80 and a 60 fucking ticket.
Yeah. And that's a turn up shit.
Yeah, shout out to my boy DJ Luke Nasty, man. He on tour right now doing his thing, so I ain't really heard from him. You know, he doing, you know what I'm saying, handling business. But we got a single out right now, Shots, on all music platforms. DJ Luke Nasty, Generation, Syrus Black. Look for that. It's going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm just elevating with it. We got a lot of music in the cut, really, but we got to feed them, you know, piece by piece.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's the type of music you make, club music.
Really, I don't put myself in the box. Like, when people be like, you a rapper, I'm like, nah, I'm a music artist.
Okay.
Like, if somebody come to me want to do a rock song, we going to do that. Country song, we gonna. If I'm feeling the beat, we going to rock it.
Right.
But I say I make more like life music.
Okay.
If you listen to my first album or to my second album, like, the first one is really like heart from the heart, J. Cole, like in my bag kind of sound. And then I say my second one was still like in that life aspect, but with the more, you know what I'm saying, more turn up type beat.
Yeah. So Atlanta gonna turn you out.
Yeah, you feel me?
This next one coming out. Atlanta gonna turn you out, brother. We gonna hear some.
Oh yeah. I've been having some little sound. Been playing with some sounds in the studio. I've been able to sit in there myself. Luke showed me a little way to how to record myself, so when I'm in there by myself, it's just a different. I ain't gotta like think, what they gonna think, how I feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just say fuck it and just. And then let me keep that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me play with that. So,
that's what's up. It's not like you've been learning a lot though. Why you've been here? I mean, just throughout your journey, because some people don't like put that effort in. You know what I'm saying? To learn new things or to try to network.
I really honestly wish I came out here earlier. Like I said, I was stuck in that mindset that this is my home. I can't leave home. I should have been there. I should have did it when I was 21. Like I'm 26 now, so I feel a little late to the party. But
you here?
Everybody got their own time coming. I still stick to the grind and just
for sure.
Push it.
Definitely ain't too late. And you know, like you said, everybody journeys for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, your time is your time. You know what I mean?
That's why I said, like, I used to sit back and be like, damn, these niggas 16, they 12, damn near. And they, you know what I'm saying, they getting viral and famous off of crazy. But then it's like, I had to tell myself the same thing, like, but you can't compare yourself, your success to another person's. Like, you don't know what they done went through.
And you had to go through what you had to go through. So
everybody got to go through something to get there, whether it looked like overnight or not. They still had some kind of journey behind that. So
that's a fact.
I be respecting everybody's come up, man. I want everybody to eat, and that's the whole reason I do it, so I can help everybody around me really eat. You know what I'm saying? So that's my whole thing behind this music shit. If I could do it for free and be financially stable, I would. If I could just talk to folks, influence people to be better, you know what I'm saying? Like, we turn up in the clubs to the music, but it's like people don't separate that from like the club turn up to now we in real life.
Right.
We ain't doing that out here. We civilized. Come on now. Like, we got to separate that. So I be trying to spread the real message of what's going on.
Yeah, for sure. That sounds like a wonderful representation of your generation.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I want to know, like how did you come up with that name, like Generation? Like,
That's really kind of the wave of it. Like, I feel like I started when I was 15. I didn't have my name right away, but before I turned 16, I did become Generation. So it was really, I was listening to Future. I can't remember what song, but it was one of his deep ones. I was just feeling that shit. And I was like, just thinking about centuries, future, past, all that, and generations. And I was like, man, by the time I'm 25, bro, I'm going to really be something to do something. I'm going to be in some kind of position to do something. And like, the generation is 25 years. So it all just fit in. Like, I was growing up seeing how the younger generation under me coming up there. I'm like, that's the message. Like, just the name itself gonna be the message.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's hard. I like that. Insightful. It make me even interested for your music, because now you're saying you got some life things going on in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas need that.
It's like painting with a twist. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's that vibe, but then it got a little twist to it. Like, it's something to listen to, vibe to, connect to. That's my main thing. Hope like everybody connect to it. Yeah, I ain't really talking about rollies and chains and whips and all that, cause I ain't come up like that. So it's really something that somebody, a regular person that ain't really, you know what I'm saying, they gonna connect to it. Really whoever you is, you gonna connect to it, cause everybody done been there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. You have like certain producers you work with? Or,
I do. That's why I was saying this was familiar to me. But my boy, Mileage, Prod by Mileage on the track. That's my man. He came out here before us and was just snapping. He does a lot of things with a lot of different bigger artists producing stuff.
That's what's up.
We went to the same high school together. And when he started doing it, we just tap in. He has a great sound. Like, his sound quality is crazy. So I used to just drive out here to Atlanta just to work with him. Like, but now he moved to LA, so I'm saving up now to make that trip to go see my guy. But like I said, with Luke working with me and everybody, you know, the new elbows I've been rubbing and tapping in with, I've been trying to learn my own way too, so I can get to that quality myself. Because after that, I'm learning beats. Because I've been watching that too, but I'm gonna leave that alone for right. That's a whole other game. I can't do that right now.
Word. So, new music coming out.
Definitely. September 28th, RIP to my boy FQ Official. That's his birthday. So I'm going to do a special drop featuring my boy Leaky Bezelman called Mansion. So September 28th, look for that drop. Blue Money Gang is in the building. You know it. That's the actual, the BMG, Blue Money Gang. I actually just created a official label for that. So it's an official Blue Money Gang Entertainment LLC.
Word. Congratulations.
So thank you. I'm trying to work that up. Get my little loans in order, get everything in order, so I can actually get to where I can start signing folks or start my own empire. So that's my whole thing about it, creating my own wealth to help other people create their own wealth to help, you know what I'm saying, and pass it on. So
Facts.
that's my whole message behind
The
things.
future looking good for the generation.
Facts.
Appreciate
For sure. So yeah, so you got a bunch of features and shit. So who else do you plan on working with? As far as producers and stuff like that too.
Really anybody, cause like I grew up, I'm really culturally slow, I'll say. Like I don't know, like when they be like, oh, that's so and so that did so. I'm like,
Right.
I've been so tapped into like my own thing. Like I listen to other people, but I don't be knowing who like, oh, that's who produced or that who made that beat like that. So really anybody, like I'm open for whatever. Like I said, like I kind of create my own culture behind it. Like, cause since like, you know, people make it be like, oh, you don't get your black card if you ain't seen Friday, or that's white if you proper and do all this and that. Like they want to put everything in boxes.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
I'm a little bit of everything. I kind of chameleon with it. I kind of just blend in with the environment, whatever weather it is, I'm going to adapt to it.
Right.
So I don't really be knowing like a lot of what they got going on. I know what I got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so what they got going on don't benefit me. Like, you know, I guess sometimes in ways, but like I said, I've always just been focused on my own little thing. But anybody, like, you know what I'm saying? We've had Zaytoven come through a few times.
Shout
like,
out to Zaytoven.
I know a few names. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that slow. I know a little
Yeah.
something. But when it comes to like people knowing like Atlanta deep with it, like I said, they grew up together, so they know a lot of more than I do. So I'm just trying to get in my bag while still getting out here and. Like I said,
it ain't nothing. You gonna
welcome to Atlanta, brother.
It's big, but it's small. I'm learning. Like it's a wave, man. But I'm riding it. So
for sure.
Word. Well, shit, we gonna help Atlanta embrace you. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I appreciate it. I've been getting a lot of love being here,
sure.
so I love it here, man. I love Atlanta. Shout out Atlanta, Savannah, nigga. Y'all been showing me love, so.
Shouts out Savannah, man.
Hey, yeah. All right, let everybody know where to follow you at, where they can tap in.
Yeah, man. Generation BMG on Instagram. Once again, Generation BMG on Instagram. Make sure y'all tap in with me September 28th. Mansions is dropping. Shout out Leaky Bezelman. And make sure you tap in with Shots, DJ Luke Nasty and Generation. We outside, man. 912, what's up?
Yeah, Syrus, America's Realest Podcast, Live Hip Hop Daily. D-Lo, don't forget the G though, and we out.